The Coachella Valley Cannabis Alliance Network is bringing together professionals and residents from all over the valley to promote cannabis tourism. This comes during the same week the federal government is considering rescheduling marijuana from a Schedule I drug to a Schedule III drug. News Channel 3's Bianca Ventura is live here in studio with more on this. Bianca.
Good evening, Karen. A rescheduling of cannabis would impact dispensaries and marijuana businesses, even here in California, where it's already legal for medical and recreational use. We got a taste of the potential changes at today's Let's Talk Cannabis tourism event. Robert Hernandez works at 818 Brands Dispensary and attended the Let's Talk Cannabis Tourism Conference to stay in the know when it comes to his industry.
It's a big political piece, I would say, even maybe now for people who want to get reelected.
In early April, officials with the U.S. Drug Enforcement Administration announced they'll be working to reclassify marijuana. The substance is currently classified as a Scheduled I drug, making it one of the most heavily regulated.
We're treated the same as heroin, cocaine, and just anything that's really illicit. And so we are extremely heavily under different laws that are constantly changing all the time.
The federal government is now working to reclassify marijuana as a Schedule III substance. The classification could provide tax breaks for licensed cannabis businesses in California.
We can actually now market it a little bit more differently than what we have been in the past.
The Let's Talk Cannabis tourism event also addressed changes in ordinances in valley cities like Desert Hot Springs. Has there been any legislation that has made it easier to make cannabis products accessible here in the valley?
Yeah, I think this recent movement by Desert Hot Springs is one. There's now a capability to have lounges and consumption spaces attached to cultivations or existing retail shops.
Desert Hot Springs Mayor Scott Mattis admits the state and federal changes have been difficult to keep up with. Regardless, Desert Hot Springs is looking for ways to be cannabis friendly and further support the budding industry.
We're actually looking for opportunities from business owners to look at the tourist side of that. Does that mean a hotel? Does it mean tasting rooms? Does it mean, walking tours?
Cannabis industry leaders argue that data shows an increasing trend between cannabis use among tourists.
Whether they're canna-curious or canna-wellness travelers or more cannabis connoisseurs. So being able to understand this new travel audience that exists and how to include that experience as part of this region's experience is going to be part of the magic going forward for the Visit Greater Palm Springs brand.
Ultimately, industry leaders say investment in cannabis could lead to expansion in profits here in the Coachella Valley. I'm live in studio, Bianca Ventura, News Channel 3.